gossip, it replenishes your electrolytes. It's good crack.
Se è un marito quello che desideri, io ti posso aiutare. Siamo amici, no?
Amici.
I want to ask this to Lady Whistledown herself.
Yes.
Why do we love gossip so much?
Oh, gossip, it replenishes your electrolytes. It's good crack. Yeah, I think most people do love gossip. People like to say they don't. I'm like, you're lying. At least I'll admit I do like it. It's why I love reality television, because it's like consensual gossip.
Yeah.
It's people like, here's my life, and here's this person who's been cheated on, and
Yeah.
they were having an affair, and they were doing this. And it's like,
Yeah.
scandal.
Yeah.
Great.
Colin says that living for the estimation of others is a trap. Once you break free, the world opens up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Do you agree with him?
Absolutely.
Is it true?
Yeah, I think so. And I think it's even more relevant today than it was back then. It's a real beautiful moment within the show because it's like he's giving advice that really he needs to receive himself and take on board, which I just think is genius from Jess, that she's like writing these little Easter eggs in of things, like little comments that he's making to Pen, being like,
But don't you find that you do that in your real life as well?
Oh, yeah.
You're saying something, you're like, oh, you should really take that advice, actually.
But then you convince yourself, you go, no, they need that advice.
Yeah.
I don't actually need to do that.
Totally.
I agree with him. There's a lot that I agree with Colin, but that statement particularly, yeah.
We have to talk a little bit about the green dress.
Yeah.
How amazing is it?
Oh, it was incredible. I have so many beautiful dresses this season. That one was special because there was so much of a focus on it being her like transformation moment. But if you could see the amount of people that go into making these things happen, like there's a team of 6 people who their job is to make Pen's dresses. That's what they do. That dress had to have a detachable skirt because you know it gets ripped and these things happen to it, and it's just like in that moment she's trying to say, this is who I am, look at me now, like I'm not this little girl in my yellow, I'm a woman. But it's interesting because she gets the dress but she's not done any of the work to make herself feel comfortable in the dress, so it's quite a funny juxtaposition. Yeah.
Colin says that you can learn charm, and he gives Penelope some masterclass.
Yeah.
Can you give us some advice? How can we learn charm?
I think what's really interesting in the show is that he really doesn't give her like specific advice or anything to say. It's more about like finding what's already within, of like finding that confidence within yourself and talking about things that you're passionate about and you're interested in, and like being able to be yourself around people. I guess that's what he tries to bring out of her. He tries to get her to relax, and it's not necessarily being like, say this, stand like this. It's just like trying to own being yourself a bit more. I guess that's the lesson that we can kind of all take from it, of like being yourself is really cool and really like attractive.
Totally.
Actually. Yeah.
Was he a good teacher?
I think he was, but I think she was an even better student because I think she surpasses him quite
suddenly
quickly.
overtakes him and he's like, hang on.
And that's a theme throughout the season, that he's like, this is how you do this. She's like, gotcha. And then gets really good at it. Yeah.
You were saying that a little bit. I think that this season is really about how to become ourselves.
Yes.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
No.
How can we do that, in your opinion?
It's hard. It's a day-to-day thing. And I think, you know, like in, you know, society in Bridgerton, the Regency times, they were, you know, all on display for the Queen and at the balls for one another. And then now we have social media, or like us, you're on the television, and that's an extra level of like scrutiny. But then I think just, getting away from all of that and feeling good in yourself, in your heart and soul, like being good with who you are when the doors are closed, and
I think surrounding yourself with people that support the version of you that feels most like yourself, like finding that network of people that value you just as you are. You don't have to be, doesn't have to be a performance, it doesn't have to be anything that you're not. Once you find that, then you start to value your qualities. Yeah.
As the Queen says, a person who performs for herself and not for everybody.
Exactly, very that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That
Nice
was
to
fun.
speak to you.